Hey guys, MisterTanooki here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tak and the Power of Juju. On the last episode, we collected the Yerbles in Upper Tree Village, and now I'm going to be collecting something else which is quite important to the game. Now, for the last couple of episodes, every time I've walked down here, I've been taunted by a tiki that's just overhead, and it's actually really easy to get, so I don't know why I waited this long to get it, but all we have to do is just come over here on top of the giant, overly sized mushrooms, which kind of look like a skin infection where you look at it like that. All you have to do is just jump on those and you get the tiki. But now that that's collected, the main aim of this episode is we're going to be heading back to Chicken Island and we're going to be collecting the Yerbles. Because as I said, last episode we collected most of the Yerbles in Upper Tree Village. I do need to go collect that one Yerble, and actually I was watching back the footage and I realised that the Yerble I missed, although, well, I didn't technically miss it because I knew it was there, I just couldn't figure out how to get it. Well, I did kind of miss it then. But it's actually a really easy Yerble to get, and I'm surprised I didn't figure it out. So I'm probably going to go back and get that at some point. Probably not this episode, maybe when we're doing like a roundup of all the Yerbles before we complete like the main portion of the game. I'll probably go and do that. But I'm going to Chicken Island today because, like I said, I'm doing it in order. And I would have gone here last episode, but we unlocked Upper Tree Village. So I thought, why not try and do something new? So those of you that have been watching the whole series will remember Chicken Island being that place that we had a lot of trouble with the glitch, and it was just pretty bad actually. And I don't know how good we're going to be at finding Yerbles over here, because a lot of it's kind of like scattered. So I assume that the way they're going to work this is they're going to hide a lot of them in corners, like around here. Well, that's a bad example because there's nothing there. But I assume they will definitely hide some Yerbles. They really won't have much choice. Because there's limited amount of places they can hide it without it being too obvious. They'll obviously have the obvious ones, you know, that will just appear when you follow the thing normally. But they always have the little obscure ones that you kind of have to find yourself. So if you pull that tree down, please, Mr. Monkey, I will use you. We did have quite a lot of trouble with you last episode, you know, with the sheep in Upper Tree Village. But you were genuinely quite okay. I think the way I'm probably going to go about this is doing the most obscure bits first. So these islands, is that a Yerble? That is a Yerble up there. So I'm going to go for this island first, just because, and there's some things up here. Okay, let me think how I'm going to go about doing this. I think the way I did it in the first time we did this is I just hopped over, and then I just did like that, and yep, that should be it. Okay, destroy you, just because it will make it 10 times easier to actually do this if I destroy you, please. And you could just like fall off. That would also be quite acceptable. If we go over here, I think I only saw this one Yerble. I thought for a second that was going to come back alive, but it didn't. Daniel was very happy about that. Okay, so we've got that one Yerble. Is there anything like hanging off the cliffs or anything like that we could get? No, it looks like it's just that one Yerble here. Crap, we are going to die because of that. I think if we stayed close to the shore, we won't actually die. I think it just like prevents you from swimming like long distances. Probably the reason for that. By the way, if you guys don't know, what I'm referring to is the jellyfish that were present last time we came here, and they were quite annoying. I wasn't expecting them. But I think, did I just see a feather? Oh, it's right there. That is kind of a stupid location to put it. Was that there the whole time, or did it come from an enemy? I don't quite know. I'm going to actually go and see if there's any Yerbles like in the water around the thing, because I assume that's really where they are going to hide them. I mean, there's always the matter that there might not actually be that many Yerbles here anyway, because I can't think of many places they would hide it unless they're on top of like the huts and stuff. Actually, I'm going to go around here just to see if I can see any, because there's obviously going to be some. I don't think I can get around there without slipping off, actually. Is there anything we can do with the chickens at some point? Because like I said, I know that we can actually unlock the chicken costume, but to do that we actually need to get all the Yerbles, so then we can talk to Tok, I believe his name is, or Locke. I can't quite remember. I forgot you were there. And I do see a Yerble up there. I'm pretty sure for the most part we can avoid that area, because I know we can actually, although that's the way I got over the first time we came around, I did come back here and figure out that there is actually a way to get over just by doing that. Okay, that wasn't a good example, but if we do it just like that, yeah, there we go. That's just us getting over. Yerble over here, pretty simple, starting us off. We've now got 49, so the next one up the top should be number 50. I hope we don't miss any, because if we do, I'm going to be very upset. There's no way for me to even describe how upset I'll be if we miss a Yerble, because it'll mean I'll have to come back, and I really don't want to do that. I mean, I've got no problem doing it, but I'd rather not. To be honest, I like to keep moving forward. As Meet the Robinsons would say, keep moving forward. I don't think anyone will get that reference. It's kind of an old movie, but it is a really good movie. You should go watch it. It's called Meet the Robinsons, if you didn't understand what I said. Yeah, Meet the Robinsons. It's basically this thing about like an adopted child. I won't spoil the whole movie in case anyone does decide they want to watch it. But it's basically a thing like an adopted child who wants parents, and he goes back to the future. Well, not Back to the Future, because that's an entirely different movie in itself. He goes to the future with this kid who comes back in a time machine. And that kid takes him to meet his family, who are the Robinsons. And the dad's an inventor or whatever, and they all just like, they tackle this old evil scientist dude who's kind of weird. Hey, it's a strange film. It's hard to understand. Also, there's a thing that's not a gerbil. That's one of the little things. So I'm actually going to collect these feathers because that actually makes it a whole bunch easier. Because feathers are actually the currency you use when you want to do magic spells. There's no magic spells at the moment I've found that are particularly useful. But it's always good to get feathers just in case. Just really for the means of collecting them and just to see like where you've been. I think I'm going to head over here first just because... well, it's kind of out of the way, and I don't think I'll remember to come back here. So if I head here first, and it's quite likely I will remember. There's got to be a gerbil on top of there or something. No, there's not. Okay. Nothing behind here. Okay, it didn't even see you there. Nothing behind here, right? That's the teleporter, obviously. Is there anything like... No, there's nothing around it. Okay, so if we cross the bridge... basically, I don't think I've explained this before. This is the chicken temple. This is where I believe we get the chicken soup. We need the amulet of the champion, which we don't have. That's what we get from Locke when we collect all the gerbils. Are there any gerbils over there? I can't see any, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. There's got to be some around the river or something, because it just wouldn't make sense for there to be no gerbils around, to be honest. So, none over there, none over here. So the only place that it could be is maybe if we can get... No, we can't get behind the gate. There's got to be some over here then, because it just doesn't make sense that they'd like have no... Oh, here's one. Here's a gerbil. It just doesn't make sense to me that they'd have like no gerbils around, and I'm pretty sure we can't actually get up there. No, we cannot. I like that because it kind of looks like a garlic dough ball, which is basically like garlic bread in the form of a ball. They're actually quite cool. I had one the other night with a Domino's I ordered. They were quite interesting. I don't like them though because they're kind of greasy, but then occasionally you get one that's just perfect, and it's just like it makes the whole experience worth it for you. You know, I don't think I'm selling garlic balls very well. Okay, you know what? I'm probably going to regret this, and I didn't even make it, so yes, I will. I thought for sure we could get on there, but I guess we can't. It might be a bit too steep for us, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit too steep. It does look like a place you could get on, though. But then you've obviously got the problem of if you get on there, how you're going to get back. So that makes it a whole lot more complicated. Did we go there? Yeah, we did. I'm hoping we can see some gerbils, like, just around here as we're going up, because that'll make everything literally so much easier. Also, it's really warm here. That's basically the only reason I've come to Chicken Island, because it's warm. You know, not because I like the level, because I actually do kind of like the level. I like the design of it. I think it's very creative. But it's very warm, and it's cold outside. It's raining today, if you didn't know. Well, why would you know? That's kind of weird. You don't even know when I'm recording this. It's all a mystery to you. Okay, that works. I'll take it. I'll take it. He drowned himself. That works for me. Can we get in this? Will that, like, propel us up? It doesn't seem like it will. Okay, so, as you guys remember, we had the issue of the monkey glitching when we got the fruit. But we need to get the fruit to lure him to a different location, because I'm pretty sure there will definitely be some gerbils. I just need to, if you don't mind, I would like to just destroy this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Literally, if you could just, like, die, that'd be much appreciated. Please, just, that was close. That was very close. I don't even think those feathers heal us very much. Let's go on here, and then this'll, if anything, this will provide us a lookout point of where we can see where everything is. Okay, so we need the tiki, which we'll get at some point. There's nothing we can really do with it at the moment. I think to actually get up there, there's a cave up there which has some gerbils. I think we have to lure it to that one. And that one, if I'm right, should lead it to over there. Although I probably could get over there just by, like, doing the salt or whatever. Oh, crap, that didn't work out very well for me. Is there anything behind here? Because that might make that full worth it. I don't think there is anything behind here. Nope, there's literally nothing behind here. Okay, can we see anything from over here? I don't think we can. I'm wondering, actually, if there's any yerbals, like, on this platform down here. Because there's a beach there, which will probably hold some of them. If we can just, like, go over here. Nothing over there. Nothing down there by the looks of it. This is weird. Like I've said, it seems so weird that, like, there's not many more. Because I feel like there should be, because it's a massive area. Maybe that's the reason. Because there was more, like, density of them at what's it called? Higher Tree Village or Upper Tree Village. Because that was a much bigger area than this, but, like, the yerbals are always kind of close together. I guess maybe just like Upper Tree Village. Because if you guys remember from last episode, Upper Tree Village... Are you serious? Okay. Upper Tree Village, if you remember, had a little, like, temple kind of area, which had yerbals inside of it. So in that temple, there was basically, like a large quantity of yerbals, and you had to, I guess it wasn't really a temple, you just had to, like, figure out a puzzle which involved, like, monkeys, and it was all just a map. Is there anything in there? There's nothing in there. No! Okay, we made it across. Yeah, that was really stupid. I forgot that was even, like, a thing. Like, I was avoiding him, but I didn't know, like, he'd chase us. I thought we just had to, like, not get in front of him kind of thing. So that kind of doesn't make sense to me. Also, there's a lot of yerbals around here, so I assume there's going to be, not yerbal, nerval. So I assume there will be a nerval up here. There's got to be. There's one over here. Okay, that's good. I hope it tells us once again when we get all the yerbals, because we are really not doing a good job at all, if you think about it, of collecting them. But yeah, I assume that cave is going to be like that area, you know, with like the puzzle solving and whatever. Because like I said, in Upper Tree Village, I had that little area where you had to solve the puzzles with the monkeys, and that had loads of yerbals in it if you solved the puzzle correctly. So I assume the cave is going to be this area's equivalent of that, because we really didn't start getting many yerbals until we got into that area. So I hope we're going to collect more yerbals, because we collected, what, at the moment, 5, and we've explored pretty much all of the area. Unless they're in, like, really, really stupid places, I don't think it's going to help us much.